Hi traders, my name's James. I'm on the support desk here at TradeView. This is Tom and this is Peter. So Peter has come all the way down from Lithgow in New South Wales for another very successful core model session. So we've been teaching Peter about how the core model works, and this is day number 2 for him. Now I'm going to pass over to Tom just to ask a few questions.
Thank you. So what we thought we'd do is we've had a lot of clients asking different questions about the framework, if it works, how it works, and, have we had any clients actually see it? And it was beautiful. We had a couple of clients ask that today. So what we did is we thought, beautiful, we have a client in, so we'll ask him some questions about the framework. Before we get started, Peter, Peter's been a client of us since 2017, earlier than that?
Yeah.
Would it be 2017?
Yeah.
So he's been with us quite a long time, and then, which is fantastic. You've seen every conference we've done, and then for the conference this year, what would you say with the core framework? How would you compare it to, anything we've done in the past?
Well, it's certainly very different, and it's a step up from the conference models because it frames everything. Core framework is obviously says it in its name. So everything that you want to happen with those conference models can be framed inside the core model, so that you can optimize those conference models even more, so that they are working more effectively under a overarching framework. So it's very impressive and very worthwhile to have in your toolbox.
Oh, beautiful. I think you said that very nicely. And then, another thing that I would really want to go over is you've come in for 2 days now where you've been able to sit down and actually see how the core framework works step by step, understand the framework and see some testing of it. Any thoughts so far on that testing of how it's going and what to expect with the conference this year?
Well, yeah, it's at first it's very daunting to look at the concepts involved, and there's quite a few concepts in the core model, but to actually see them visualized on the screen using MT4 this time, but you go through step by step, daily bar by daily bar, and you see what's happening with all the framework, and with James's help, it's all interpreted. And I said it might have been, look, it's daunting, but it's not really, because you sit back, James does all the work, and you just sit back and try and take it in, and eventually you get the idea, and you can see the value of the different ways that the framework's put together. So it's really good.
Beautiful. So Peter, now that you've done 2 days and you've got to see the framework, the idea behind it, and actually it being built out, for yourself, how long do you think before coming and doing the 2 days, with your knowledge of the markets and what you've done with us in the past, how long it would take you to A, come up with the idea, and then B, actually build and execute it and get it actually working?
Well, I probably wouldn't have come up with the idea. It's just too big an idea, and to actually build it well, probably impossible. I have been to the model building workshops, and I've got a lot done during those model building workshops, but to build a framework, it's just beyond my capabilities. So I just couldn't do it. But the models, the framework model is just immense, but so comprehensive.
Beautiful, thank you. And then before we've got a few more things to go over. James, you've been doing these days with some of the clients. Do you have any questions yourself? So Peter, from everything you've seen so far, what would you say is your number one benefit from having the framework as an indicator?
Well, you can see with the indicator on the charts the regimes of trading, whether it's trending or a mean reversion or whatever. So you can actually see those regimes, and that enables you to implement your strategies that you have for your different algos in your toolkit.
Beautiful, thank you. I think we'll keep it short. I think that will wrap up everything. Thank you, Peter, for coming in today and taking the time to do this interview. It was, it's a pleasure to have you. But yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Peter.